Is it M83 or M83? What do you say?
I've never tried to say their name.
Blink 182, Blink
Is it
182.
that kind of where the fans are allowed to say either?
Yeah, hopefully. I always said M83.
That's what I would say.
Okay, M83 is back with a new single. Let's talk about it real quick. My name's Joe.
And I'm Stephanie.
This is Not Every Single. Now, how familiar are you with M83?
I was unsure because, it's always that thing of like, I bet if I listen to their top most popular song
You've heard
on Spotify.
them.
So what I did was I actually listened to the single first, and then I went to the most popular and I listened to like the top 2 songs. I was like, oh yeah.
Midnight City.
Yeah.
Everyone's heard Midnight City. I feel like I mention this every single video, but I used to work at a record store, and man, we would put on Midnight City quite often. It was like an end of the night triumph sort of song. We made it through the shift. We're in the, we're in the trenches together, and we did it.
Well, can I say that a little bit relates to what my thoughts are on this song? So
Sure.
I launch into that. So based on just those 3 songs, it was Midnight City and whatever something like that.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
Was the other one I listened to. Is that this band is like just vibes.
Yeah.
They're just vibes, and you put it on when you need a vibe.
Yeah. I think it's just one guy.
Well, okay. I mean, it's probably still a band, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean. It's like, all of his stuff sounds like a nighttime drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it just changes depending on like, is this like a triumphant night drive?
Right.
Is this like a wistful night drive? That's a word, right?
Wistful. Yeah. Good one.
Is this a night drive of mourning, And it kind of just depends on what drive it is.
What are there like multiple? How many albums? I don't even know.
There's quite a bit, and
Okay.
he's done a lot of different kinds of music. And actually, when he found big success with Midnight City, and I think that album's called Hurry Up, We're Dreaming, I think. He had already done a lot of stuff before that.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like he moved to LA. He was kind of like going through some insomnia, and then he finally like hits on this sound. And now that's become kind of the sound that he's known for. But yeah, there was a lot before that. The Oblivion original motion picture soundtrack.
Yeah. I gotta say that cover art is intriguing.
I know it's very cool. I like it a lot. It reminds me a bit of like like Tobacco or something.
I was just
don't know.
gonna say Tobacco.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard Tobacco. I highly recommend the track Babysitter.
You'll think
featuring
we're
Trent Reznor.
You'll either think we're crazy or you'll thank us profusely for the best song you've ever heard.
But yeah, it does remind me of that a little bit. It's got this. It's just a weird looking creature on the cover of the single, which I haven't even mentioned the name of. Ocean's Niagara. Off Fantasy, that's coming out March 17th. A lot of stuff coming out in March. Now I'm getting like Tangerine Dream, Blade Runner soundtrack kind of vibes from this.
It's got like the look of that. I mean, the creepiness of the mask kind of belies the again, the vibiness of the song and sort of the etherealness of it. So I'm not sure if it's going to come into play or if it's meant to be a contrast.
I think so, because we got some promo videos before the single that sort of showed this world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
World building, our favorite.
We love world building on this channel. I'm always for it. So I'm really intrigued by this. I mean, here's the thing. You have to kind of barely look at this as like the lead single. Mm-hmm. It's sort of a mood setter. It reminds me of totally different genre, but it reminds me of when Jack White announced Lazaretto and he put out Highball Stepper first. It's like that doesn't even have vocals. It's like it's the first song released, but it's sort of like a teaser trailer rather than a trailer.
Right. Good. Yeah. Good analogy.
And I appreciate that. I think it's a really cool thing to do.
Yeah. This one has one lyric. It has...
Yeah, what's the lyric
something
again?
Adventure.
Yeah, I forget.
Beyond I think it's Beyond Adventure.
I mentioned this in the last video we recorded, but I'm getting like like Heroes era David Bowie from it as well. You know, these kind of like synths that sound that they've kind of carried over. It's like they are timeless sounding synths.
Please more synths and less funky
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
You know, if you like the funky, cool, there's a lot out there for you. I want more synth.
But synths can be funky.
They can be funky.
Yeah.
You can have both.
Just ask Prince.
Oh, yeah, the king.
So, yeah, this is kind of a short video for us, but we wanted to give you your thoughts on this album. What do you think of the new M83? Are you excited for the album? Is there underrated work beyond Midnight City that we should check it out? Let us know. This is Not Every Single. I'm Joe.
And I'm Stephanie.
We're about out of battery. Bye.